Okay, this is the Game is On 100 here with the video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about when will the new WWE Championship belt be unveiled to the viewing public. Let's get started. As we all know, the importance of everyone's speculation on the new WWE Championship belt that's going to be presented in the near future. I have a feeling that this belt is going to be unveiled on the 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw. It's only a proper fitting at that time for that belt to make its debut. As we know, as history has served, whenever they debut a new belt, they always have it on television. They always present it on television. I vaguely remember when, not back in the early parts of the mid 80s, but I started watching WWE in 88 when I was going on 8 years old at the time. I started watching WWE, and I remember vaguely that Hogan debuted the Winged Eagle belt, the new belt that Hogan presented on the main event in February of 1988 at the main event when he faced Andre the Giant. The Hogan's other belt, he had the Hogan 86 belt. He did have that on. I did remember that on past like Monday, Saturday night's main event. I remember him having that belt. Then before that. Then the WWE had the Hogan 85 belt, which was a silver belt at that time, and Hogan was given that in 1985. I don't know what day that was in 85, that when Hogan got it. Then, of course, in 84, they had the big green belt, which was a cheap type of belt that Vince McMahon didn't want. But anyway, like I'm saying, the new belt's going to be revealed on probably the 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw. As history serves me, the Winged Eagle WWE title belt was presented on the main event in the Hogan Andre match. That belt lasted for 10 years, up until the starting at the Attitude Era. After WrestleMania 14, Vince McMahon presented Stone Cold Steve Austin with the Big Blue Big Eagle WWE Championship belt to Austin. Then Austin debuted his Smoky Skull belt, the gold Smoky Skull belt, on a Raw. He said that was the WWE Championship. And Stone Cold just used that belt as his own personalized WWE title, the Smoky Skull belt. There are only two other men that held that title. Was The Rock had it, and Mick Foley were the only ones to hold that title, along with Austin. No one else wore that championship. Then after, when The Rock won the WWE Championship at the Survivor Series, he was presented the WWE Championship belt. It had the WWF scratched logo into it. It was the same thing as with the blue belt, but it was leathered in black. And that belt lasted until 2002 when Triple H was unveiled the new WWE Undisputed Championship belt on an episode of Raw in 2002 in March of 2002 when Ric Flair debuted Triple H's new belt. And then there was a version 2 of the belt worn by The Undertaker going into his match when he was going to be facing The Rock and Kurt Angle in the triple threat match at the July pay-per-view. And then The Rock held the version 2 of the WWE Championship up until SummerSlam when he faced Brock Lesnar. When Brock Lesnar won the title, he was given the version 3 of the WWE Championship belt. And that was debuted on an episode of SmackDown, I believe it was. And then 3 years later, roughly about 3 years later, in 2005, John Cena debuted the Spinner belt. And that belt has been used for the WWE Championship ever since from that point, except for Edge. When he won the spinner belt, he put his rated R logo in the as the centerpiece of the belt. When he held it for the second time, he decided to put that in. So the WWE Championship is going to probably be presented on the 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw. That's when they're going to debut it. I can see it that they're going to debut it at that time. So anyways, that's my opinion on this. As history just serves me that whenever they debut a new championship, they want to show it on a TV episode where it garners the most attention. That's probably the only good time that they would do that. Except for the other time being on a pay-per-view. Then when they debuted it. So anyways, this is the Game is On 100. I am out. Later.